Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're going to be looking at Darkwing and Dreadwind. And you might have noticed my skin's looking a little weird. It's called being white. No, I'm playing. It's expanding foam that's stuck onto my hands for the last couple days. Alright, anyway, let's take a look at the first Power Master. This is High Test, who I believe is like High Q's ex-partner. And I really liked this guy as a kid. You can see there's some weird yellowing on him. He's kind of got this like reptile vibe, very 80s. These figures drip with like 80s nostalgia. And this guy is actually super articulated for an 80s figure. His arms can go up 180 degrees and his legs move horizontally. But honestly, that's better than most G1 figures, so hey, it's pretty good. And oh wait, I almost forgot. He does transform. He turns into a powerful engine. You fold his legs up. All right, you make him do a beautiful spread. There he is. Wow. All right, this is the other Power Master partner. I think his name is Thortle. Normally correcting annoys me, but correct me on that, okay? And here he is up close. He's kind of giving Cobra Commander vibes to me. Very snaky, but also very 80s. And oh yeah, his backpack's a little broken. I think it was just like that. I don't think I did that for once. I'm pretty sure my dad did that. But enough of this. Let's move to the main course. This is Dreadwind. I forgot to mention that these guys are brothers. Why did I sound so weird when I said that? These guys are brothers. Anyway, I really like this figure. He has a super unique color scheme. It's like beige and teal and purple. Really weird stuff. He has yellowed quite a bit, but it's honestly not that bad. Here's his face, which there's a couple hairs. Oh my gosh, he's dusty. I'm gonna dust him off real quick. You guys get to see this. I'm not gonna cut it out. Real time cleaning right here. Pit crew. Okay, whatever. These stickers, I gotta say, are in really good shape, and they look pretty cool. They're very chrome, so no toy hacks today. He's even got the stickers on the back. All right, let's talk about my least favorite part of every video, articulation. This will not take long. His hands can rotate. He kind of has butterfly joints. It's mostly for transformation, but whatever. He has working elbows, which are super tight, and he has a swivel thing on his shoulder, but it is so tight. It requires superhuman strength to move, and it honestly feels like it's going to shatter into a million pieces. So I'm going to carefully do this off screen and make you guys look at nothing. It's like looking into my soul. All right, anyway, no head articulation, which I mean is expected, and his knees are so stinky. They only go forward. They don't go back at all. I don't really know why they did this cuz it doesn't affect the transformation at all. Speaking of which, all right, here we are. That was very fast, but honestly pretty satisfying. That's what she said. Sorry. Anyway, this guy is super swooshable and very clean underside. Honestly, a pretty awesome jet mode. It's really fun getting there, too. All right, let's take a look at his brother from another, I don't even know, proto form. Here he is, Dark Wind. No, it's Darkwing. I'm sorry, Darkwing. And this guy's yellowed even more, but I honestly think it makes him look super cool. Look at that. It looks intentional. That's like some G2 nonsense. Also, this guy has like dark gray, purple, dark blue, teal, and like turquoise in his color scheme. It's pretty insane. Well, I guess the turquoise comes from yellowing, but it looks intentional. And let's get a better look at these, well, what's left of the stickers. I honestly think it's pretty cool because it's super reflective. I don't know. I love it. This guy looks so cool. Anyway, let's talk articulation. His is definitely better. His shoulders can rotate about like 200 degrees. His fists can rotate, and his, elbows actually work. His arms can also kind of splay out if you want them to. His legs are about the same, no knee articulation whatsoever, but his thighs can go out. I should have done a beautiful spread. Anyway, his head does not move, but whatever. Let's transform him. Okay, all done. That was a really unique transformation. You don't see like the front of the torso rotate like that. Super cool stuff. As a kid, I definitely liked Dreadwind more, but ooh, this vehicle mode is really nice. Also, I forgot to add the Power Master. I'm sure you're wondering, how did I transform this guy without the Power Master? I broke it as a kid. He does not need the Power Master to transform anymore. I think I'll touch more on that later. And oh man, look at these stickers. Look at these giant Decepticon symbols on the wings. They look so good. The nose cone has seen better days though. And look at the cockpit detail. You can even see like little seats in there. I love it when they do that. I wish they would do that more. Modern figures are pretty good. I'm going to be honest. All right, let's take a look at the next thing. Secretly, one of my favorite things about Transformers is the combining figures. And it all started here. Also, Darkwing is like way bigger for some reason. I never really noticed that because they look the same in robot mode. All right, let's just get them in their combined form. All right, now we're getting to the good stuff. Worst camera angle I've ever seen, but we're going to go with it. Here is Dreadwing. I'm sure you're familiar with the name. Pretty cool name, honestly. And it's easier to call the duo Dreadwing because their names are so hard to keep straight. Anyway, why don't we take a closer look at this guy? There are wheels on the bottom, which I forgot to mention. But yeah, look, this is like a space train. It is just is covered in wings and wheels, and it's so swooshable. Look at this. Woo! And it holds together like glue, which is honestly really surprising to me because a lot of modern combiners kind of just crumble in your hands like my hopes and dreams. So this guy being able to fly around your living room is honestly kind of refreshing for me. And these guys are pretty durable, except their transformations require the Power Masters, which can honestly lead to some kind of weird scenarios where it's really easy to break these figures. So you just got to be really careful with that. And yeah, when I was a dumb kid, I was not careful with these guys, and I broke poor Darkwing a little bit. So yeah, these guys are pretty awesome. I have no idea how much they cost on the aftermarket. I've had these my entire life. Thanks, Dad. And it's like, I kind of recommend this, but, you know, the time you're going to have with them is very finite because they're so old and brittle. Which leads me to my next point. I really wish they would do another remake of these guys. I know they already had one, but I honestly feel like it doesn't quite do these guys justice. So I feel like we need a better engineered, more modern one. Which kind of reminds me, I'm not trying to copy anyone by making this video. I coincidentally started working on this right when everyone else posted reviews of these guys. I guess it's just in the zeitgeist, but who really cares? My big final thing is I more love the concept of these figures. So if you have a bunch of money, 1000% get these guys. They're really fun. But if not, maybe wait for Hasbro to make a remake because they're honestly really cooking right now. And that's about all I have to say. It's like 2 in the morning. I'm super tired. I've been working on this video forever now. And I just saw a clip of Nathan Fillion talking about Undertale. And it's honestly made me wonder if I've gone insane. To me, it's more plausible that I've gone crazy than what is actually going on in reality. And speaking of crazy, shout out to my parents. I know you're watching, and I appreciate you guys. And shout out to everyone else who's watching right now. I love you all. And remember, chicken jockey.